And I know this is petty, but like at the moment I was so annoyed because I'm like, this man is telling me what to do con mi dinero porque yo compré all those groceries. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new video and I'm so excited for today's video. Today we're doing a story time. You guys love these videos, so I was trying to think of what story time I can tell you, and one of my best friends, Gato, reminded me of something really funny that happened when I was in Italy living with a random man. So this is a super funny story. I'm really excited to share with you guys, so grab your coffee, grab your snacks. It's gonna be a funny one. Make sure if you enjoyed today's video that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below any videos you want to see in the future, and make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Rosalia Stella if you just want to connect. I would love to connect with you guys. So let's get right into today's video. Alright guys, so if you watch my videos, then you know that I moved to Italy in January. I was supposed to be there until June, and I went there for study abroad. So whenever I got there, I thought I was living with a woman, a girl. Obviously, I wouldn't have chosen to live with a random man. So I thought I was living with this girl from Poland. Cool, I get there, and the girl who is kind of in charge of the apartment, she comes to pick me up at the train station, and she's like, oh, you know, he just moved in yesterday. And I was like, who's he? She's like, oh, your roommate. And I was like, my roommate? Like, I was never aware that I was living with a he. I'm so confused. She's like, oh yeah, the girl, she wasn't able to come because of a visa. They had told me none of this. So anyway, point is, I was living with a random man, and obviously I was really sad, but I had to get over it. And it was actually fine. Like, he was cool. He didn't cause any trouble. Any like major trouble. Obviously this story is funny. It's not like a crazy thing. So anyway, so the first week in Italy, I get there and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grocery shopping because, you know, I want to be healthy and blah blah blah. So I was gonna like meal prep to take lunch for school. So if you guys know me, you know that I am not a cook, I am not a chef. Like, no, I can do something, but like it can go wrong very quickly. So I decided to cook pasta, and obviously at the grocery store everything is in Italian. I don't speak Italian, so it's hard for me to like get what I want. So anyway, point is, I cooked my pasta and it ended up coming out so bad, and I was like, I cannot eat this. But anyway, I cooked a lot because I was cooking for the week. So I put it in a plastic container, and I'm like, okay, maybe throughout the week, like I'll try to eat it, but like it's really bad, whatever. So I leave it in the fridge, and probably like a week later, I had never ate it because obviously who wants to eat trash food? Like, no, I'm good. So I open it up to like see what's going on, and there's mold all over it. So yes, I let it get moldy, whatever. So it's moldy, and I'm like, okay, it goes in the trash. So in Europe, there's like 3 different trash. You have to put like the food trash, the paper trash, the plastic trash, whatever, something like that. So I throw it away in the food trash. And obviously it's a lot of pasta, but obviously it has mold on it and it goes in the trash, so I threw it away. So then later on that day, I'm talking, I don't know if I was FaceTiming like Gato or Kiara, I don't know. But I was FaceTiming one of my friends, and I get like a knock at my door, at my room door. He like knocks really hard, and like I open the door, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then he's like, oh, I see that you threw the pasta away. I'm like, oh, I thought he was telling me that like I threw it in the wrong bin or blah blah. I was like, oh no, I threw it in the right bin. And then he's like, oh no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna throw away food, you need to throw it away where I don't see it, because I hate wasting food. If you're gonna cook, you need to cook what you're gonna eat. And I'm like, I'm just here like looking at him. And guys, warning, like, okay, I understand that you're not supposed to waste food. I try my best not to waste food, but yes, my mom can tell me that, but he's not my mom. I pay rent here, so it's like, if I want to throw away food, you don't have the right to knock on my door and tell me something about it. So he's like going on and on. He's like, it makes me very angry to see the food there, and next time you throw away food, make sure I don't see it. And I was just looking at him like, I'm so confused. I would tell him over and over. I was like, I'm so confused. Like, what? I'm so confused. So he just kept like talking and talking. He was like, oh, like whatever, where I live, what did he say, like where I come from, like so many children are dying or whatever. And guys, I understand this is something that like my grandma tells me, my mom tells me, you know, it's true, and I try my best to not be wasteful. So I was like, so he's telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, it was moldy. Like, did you want me to save it for you? And I know this is petty, but like at the moment I was so annoyed because I'm like, this man is telling me what to do con mi dinero porque yo compré all those groceries. I bought all those groceries with my money, not his money. So how you gonna tell me what to do with my stuff that I bought? I don't understand. So I told him, oh, like, did you want me to save it for you? Because I could take it out and save it for you. And then he's like, oh, nah, whatever. I didn't really say anything at that moment because I kind of did. I was kind of rude. But he was also, oh, God. But anyway, so at the moment, I didn't really, like, say anything to him. But I was like, okay, whatever. So then a few days later, when I saw him again, obviously, we didn't see each other every day because obviously I was always in my room. He was always in his room. So when we crossed paths in the kitchen, I was like, hey, I wanted to talk to you about the other day. I feel like it was very, like, overstepping of you to try to tell me what to do with my food. At the end of the day, you know, I bought this. I pay a lot of money here for rent, and I expect to be able to do, like, even if you see it and it bothers you, I don't think it's your job to tell me how you feel about it because it's my food. And I was just like, you're not my mom, so please. I understand, yes, wasting is bad, but let my mom tell me that, you know, yeah, cool. But if something is moldy, you have to throw it away. So I was just like, and he was just like, oh no. And then, oh, this is so funny. So as we continued to have this conversation, he kept telling me, okay, but whenever you cook, you need to cook what it is that you're gonna eat. And I was just like, the thing is that it's not that what he's saying is not facts. It's just that he doesn't have the right to tell me that. Like, sir, I don't know you. You're not my dad. Not even my dad. Okay? No, like, it's just like, you're not my dad. You're not my mom. It's just like, mind your business. So he continued to tell me that, and I was just like, I was literally like this in the kitchen. I was just like, I don't think you're understanding. What I'm telling you is that if I decide that I want to cook 3 pounds of pasta and just throw it away, I want to cook it to throw it away, you don't have the right to tell me anything. So please, obviously I understand what you're saying, that, you know, wasting is bad, and I agree, but obviously it went bad. But I shouldn't have to explain myself to you because I don't owe you an explanation. You don't pay my rent, you don't buy me food, like, I don't know you. So then whatever, that was the conversation. I thought that was, honestly, this is something I've laughed about for months because it's just such a funny memory. You know, at the moment it's like, what the hell, I want to move out, this man is so better. Obviously I already don't want to live with a man, so after that happened I was just like, oh my god, I'm so annoyed. But it was actually fine. Like, we were cool, we barely saw each other. But yeah, that's my story time. If I think of any more like Italy story times, I'll definitely tell them to you guys. Let me know if I'm being extra. Maybe like I'm in the wrong, I don't know, maybe I'm too wasteful. But I think that even if I'm wasteful, it's just not your job to tell me, like, sir, I don't know you, please stop. So whatever, let me know what you guys think. Am I being extra? Am I not? Like, what would you have done in the situation? Let your girl know. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. But before you leave, I did want to leave you with an encouragement of the day. And today I was reading a quote, and it was kind of talking about, you know, how we always think the grass is greener on the other side, you know, and it's like, the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. And I love that because so often, you know, in this world where we're always on social media, we're always, you know, just looking at other people's grass and comparing it to ours, right? We're looking at other people's lanes and comparing it to ours, and that really encouraged me because it's like, you know, stay in your lane. Like, what God has for you is for you, and we have to continue to water and steward what it is that God has already given us. And even if it seems like someone else has more, God has given you exactly what you need to do what it is that He's called you to do. So walk in that. Focus on God, focus on doing what He's called you to do, and don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to walk in anybody else's lane. And I know that's hard, that is hard, but I challenge you guys to this week, just put God first. You know, the way that we continue to fulfill the purpose God has for us is putting Him first, right? Listening to Him. And the way we can do that is, you know, taking the time out every morning before something that I've been working on, before getting on my phone, literally opening the word. Have the word next to your bed, and when you open your eyes, read a chapter, read a few verses, whatever that looks like for you. I encourage you to be intentional with putting God first today, not just today, but this week. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at Roseli Estela so that we can connect. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.